Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports here. Finally have a minute to record a video. It's funny, I thought I was going to have a bunch of time this weekend, and I guess I did. But I ended up just kind of doing some other stuff. So here we are. It's the week again. And, time to open this guy. So let's talk about this, guys. Topps Chrome 2021. I managed to land a couple of purchases of this stuff. One was from Target online. The word on Target ordering online these days is they have a lot more inventory because they're not selling in stores, and so all the product that would be in stores across the country is just coming to their online distribution system, so they have a lot more available. That combined with the fact that this is kind of like medium level interest for flippers because they raised the price on blaster boxes to $29.99, even though it doesn't say it anywhere. This is both Panini and Topps. So at that price point for a product that's kind of like lukewarm, because quite frankly 2021 is a pretty crap year for rookies. So with that and the increased availability online, it can be the better part of a day when you're able to purchase this stuff if you realize it's for sale. And I don't do a great job of kind of watching that, but occasionally I'll stumble upon a thread on blowout forums where they have a thread actually dedicated to like Target stuff and another one for Walmart stuff. People will post when things are available. So I got these as a part of that. I got what else did I get? I got some Bowman. No, I got some Bowman mega boxes, I think, from Target that way. I recently ordered some WNBA Prism blasters that were available for quite a while, like several days, I think. Because, you can't really flip that stuff. Like, again, blasters are $30, so you spend $30 on one of those blasters, maybe it goes for $35 on eBay. Well, by the time you pay eBay its fees and the credit card fees and all that are baked into the eBay fees, like, you'd have to sell that box for, I imagine, at least $50 to make any kind of profit. And that profit is going to be pretty small at that $50 price point, so I think it's a good thing that this stuff is more available. It's not like super available, but it's out there. If you put in a little bit of effort, you can have an occasional, streak of luck where you find something available. I've also got some of these from Topps. Although I feel like they actually charged even more than $30. They charged like $34.95 for these blasters, plus Topps Direct, like their website, is a total ripoff. They charge so freaking much for shipping. It just, it adds like $5 a blaster to the price. If you order the max, like 10, okay, it's not really $5 per blaster, but it's not insignificant. It's like 20 or $25 to ship. If you get 10 of these blasters, and that really, plus they're already charging like $35, which is $5 more than, what Target is charging. So, yeah, kind of a rip off there, but when I saw them available, I said, you know what, I'll get some, because, it's always so hard to find stuff. So anyways, this product is not exciting to me to yeah, it's funny. I bought a boatload of 2021 Topps flagship because, you know, there were a ton of rookies in 2020 because of the COVID situation, and teams just brought up a ton of guys because there weren't like minor league baseball games, and the only way they were going to get their young players action was to put them on the major league roster, and it seems like a lot of teams were willing to do that. So a lot of those rookies showed up in 2021 Topps, and yeah, all of them kind of suck. So yeah, not that great of a class ultimately. You know, in 3-4 years, who knows who might kind of stand out in this class, but right now it's looking pretty crappy. Brian Hayes is the big sort of hit, I think, but honestly, you know, not super valuable. Well, Cody Bellinger, where have you gone, my friend? He is not having a great year. Not at all. Kind of a bummer. I've got some decent cards of him. Jesus Luzardo. Good young pitcher. And here's I believe that's an X-Fractor, which I didn't think came in. No, you know what this is? This is a Prism, P-R-I-S-M, not P-R-I-Z-M like Panini World. You know, it's a rookie. Luis Campusano is not somebody I think a lot of people think is going to do, or you know, a lot of people think he's going to do much, but whatever. It's a rookie, and it's a parallel, so not bad. And this is actually not a bad. It's Joe Adele's one of those guys who, you know, was super hyped up, but kind of fizzled when he got called up originally last year. Went back down to the minors. I think they called him up this year, and he did a little better. So, yeah, not a bad first pack, actually. And Cody Bellinger, I don't know, I'm hoping he maybe has got some life left in him. Like 3 out of 4 cards were refractors in that pack. So, you know, you can get autos in this stuff. Pretty unlikely. There are colored parallels, I believe, but I think they might be like sort of retail only. Byron Buxton of the Twins, he had a home run today, I believe. It is Monday, what is it, 13th today? Yep, 13th. And the Twins played the Yankees. The Yankees were down like 5-1 in the 8th inning, and they managed to eke out a win in extra innings, which is like some kind of miracle, because holy God, do the Yankees suck right now. Corey Seager, Tim Anderson, that's a sepia refractor. It's kind of neat. Not much of a market for Tim Anderson stuff. He's, you know, he's really a heck of a hitter, but not a lot of hobby love for him. But I'll take it for sure. Many of you are anxiously awaiting, as am I, the next PSA reveal video, and I have some good news on that front, which is that my grades popped recently. For those who aren't following that story, exclusive. Oh, nice base Acuna. I'll take that for sure. Okay, not bad. It's a rookie again, so pretty sweet there. Leody Taveras is, one of those many rookies called up in 2021 that I think, at one point was a pretty well-considered prospect, but not doing much these days, I don't think. So yeah, my grades popped. That means, I think I was gonna explain that that order that I've been waiting on since I sent it in September of last year. Is at a third-party submitter called PC Sports Cards. It's, I think, a 104 card order. I just paid for it. It was like $1,300. So I think that was like I'm trying to think what that would have been, if that would have been like $10 a card, or if there was something between $10 and $15 a card at some point at PSA. Because there's also shipping and insurance in that price. Luis Garcia, rookie card. Patrick Corbin, Strasburg, Refractor, and Mountcastle. Not bad. So, this is actually pretty good break so far. Nothing like crazy good, but not horrible, as I kind of expected. So anyways, I've had that order in for quite some time. It's been working its way through the system at PSA, and finally grades popped, which means you can see the grades that you got, even though you don't have the cards in hand. Bobby Dahlbeck, he's actually been having a pretty good year. So, take a Chrome rookie, I'm sure, why not? Austin Riley, Jose Altuve, and a CP of Syndergaard. So yeah, I'm not gonna look at the grades. I happened to look at a couple of the grades because I was paying for the order, and it sort of listed the cards out, and I know I got a couple PSA 10s at least. I've talked about this submission before, this one that's gonna hopefully be in my hands this week. And it's kind of funny, I'm gonna sleeve him up just because he's a rookie. Mike Brousseau, actually, he had like a big home run in the playoffs last year. I don't know what he's doing this year. But, this submission that I'm waiting to get back here soonish, I, for the life of me, I could not find any record of what the hell was in it on my end. So it's a total mystery, although from the cards that I saw, it was kind of baseball. I mean, I saw probably like 6 cards out of the 103, and they were all baseball. So I know I've got some baseball in there, and generally, if I have some baseball, it means I got a fair bit of baseball. And I couldn't remember if it was this submission or a later one that I had done, like a ton of basketball. Like I went through like a large box, like a monster box of basketball cards. Oh, that's nice. Sweet. I mean, David Garcia's stock has certainly gone down since last year, but at one point he was the top pitching prospect in the Yankees organization, and I would be happy to have gotten any of his cards in anything that I opened with him in it, so that's a pretty cool pull for Yankees fans such as myself. Yeah, so at one point, like when I was figuring out what to grade, I I went through this big box of basketball cards, just organized by team, and sort of pulled out like anything that was like a parallel or a rookie card that looked like it would possibly have a chance at a PSA 10, and sent that right on in. And so I feel like maybe those cards are in this order, but I really don't know. Or I guess I could use the process of elimination and look at the other orders, which I do have a good list of, and see, but I haven't done that. I kind of really like the idea, actually, of having it be a total mystery. Now, it could be a total shit show, and I sent in a bunch of crap I will regret having sent in, but it could be like, maybe I sent in like 10 Ohtani rookie cards. I don't think I did, because Ohtani was just not on my radar in September of 2020. Yes, that's awesome. I want to talk about that a little bit, but anyways, hopefully I should have that soon. We'll do a blind review. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of PSA 10s, but I'm super pessimistic now about the possibility of that, because I've been seeing like all the horror stories of people who've got their grades back like in the last several months. The PSA has hired a bunch of new graders, and who knows what they're doing. I think they're trying to kill the pop reports, or maintain the pop reports as well. So I don't know. I really got a bad feeling about any kind of grades coming out of there. One hopes that it's truly objective, and if you send in good cards, you'll get good grades. If you send in bad cards, you get bad grades. But my experience, quite frankly, is that that's a total like fantasy, that there's objectivity going on at PSA. I mean, I've sent in many batches of cards, and it's like every time I send in cards, like whatever people say the prevailing gem rate at PSA is what applies to my order. And when I first sent in my first order, like whatever 3 years ago, the gem rate was like 95%. And I presumably was like the least qualified to figure out what cards were 10s, although I looked at them and obviously sent in the ones I thought were only gonna be 10s. But I mean, that's what I do every time I send in, so why would I get 90% plus gem rates in that order, and then the next order it's like 70% gem rate, and then the next order it's like 50% gem rate? Now people are saying it's like you should expect a 25% gem rate. It's like we didn't all just get like worse at figuring out what cards to send in. Like PSA clearly has changed something about how they grade. Anyways, whatever. I want to talk about Judge, because he had a big day today. He had a game-tying 8th inning, 3-run home run, which I think was his 32nd home run of the year. The guy is having a really good year, and people are not, I think, aware of it if they're not Yankees fans, because he just doesn't get a lot of attention. But boy, he is solid, playing some really good outfield defense. He's been in center field like a lot in the last couple of months. And he's just, he's hitting 300 or very close to it. 32 home runs, a bunch of RBIs. Really solid year. So, really loving Aaron Judge. God, I can see like all the white shit, like sleeve is scratched. But man, I hate it when there's like dust and whatever the heck is this white stuff is. It's like it was on the cards, I know, out of the pack. So like top just got some kind of, okay, that's on the sleeve. I don't know, I'm starting to worry this stack of sleeves I've got is garbage, because I feel like I've had so many freaking issues with crap on my cards. Which I do not like, folks. I do not like that. Okay, everything to go in the sleeve real pristine. You know what I'm saying? And you should too if you know what's good for your cards. box, I gotta say I was pretty pleased. You know, that Davey Garcia is awesome. For me, that Judge is awesome. Oh, other thing is I love that 86 throwback designs this year. You know, every year they do a different year, and they've been going in order for, I don't know, it's weird. Like in 2017, they did 1987, and then like 2018, it was like they did 1983 tops. So like, what the hell? And then since then, they've been going in order. So after that, it was 84 tops and 85 tops in 2020. And then this year is 86 tops, and presumably, I don't know, they'll do 87 tops for next year. Like, again. But 86 tops is near and dear to my heart. It was the first real baseball cards I ever bought in packs, and I bought a crap load of them. I've got lots of unopened boxes and cases of 86 tops. So I just love it. It just says like baseball cards to me, the design, even though it's like simple and pretty basic. So I was excited for this year's throwback cards, and to see Aaron Judge in that design is just like super awesome. So that's awesome. Leote is not bad. Mountcastle's not bad. Campusano not bad. Adele not bad. So a lot of, you know, decent stuff. I doubt I have $30 in value in there, but there's $30 in entertainment value for sure in that box for me. So, alright, cool. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all later. Have a great one. And hopefully I'll get my my PSA cards back real soon here and do a super awesome video. Those are usually like super long videos too, because it takes a while to get through 103 cards, but you know, you gotta do it, guys. You gotta do it. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. I doubt my next video will be it, but I'll have an update on it by then. So okay, thanks everybody. We'll catch y'all later. Have a great one.